Thanks for stopping by to check out another Life Subalpine 2026 spring black bear hunt in Montana. In this video, my buddy Rob and I designate only 3 full days to try to track down a black bear. With this being our first go at hunting black bear, we knew it would be a challenge and a daunting task. But don't threaten us with a good time. At the very least, we get to scout new terrain and mountain ranges for future hunts. So after hiking in about a mile or so and up a hillside, we came across this meadow here, which was beautiful, very peaceful. This is where we find what we believe the first sign of black bear scat. As we make our way through the bush, I spot this boneyard from my peripherals. How did it die? How long has it been here? And is there a predator still lurking? Those are the questions that run through my mind. And here we have a nice find. Looks to be a cow elk, dead head, a few touch-ups, and looks like it'll be ready for a Euro mount. Here we're just taking a break, regrouping, and trying to figure out what our next steps are going to be. All right, last Subalpine spring bear hunt, and here we are in May, middle of May, and Rob's on deck. But so far, day one, there's no sign or no visual signs of bears. But saw got the moose and some deer, but I'm gonna keep trying and head back to the truck and try to see if we can come up with a strategy for later this evening. So still on day one, later that evening we head over to a different mountain range. As you can see here, the weather's pulled a change up on us. Although we didn't get to put our sights on a black bear, we still made the best of the day, logging in about 8 miles, so we were pretty beat. So here we are, day 2, and immediately we come upon a herd of cow elk. Now, I know elk travel through this mountain range quite a bit, but I haven't seen them on this particular piece of public land. So I'll definitely be taking some notes for next time. Day 2. Looks like they're doing a prescribed burn. Smells good. Up until now, we've seen plenty of bear scat, but with last night's snowfall, we're able to see actual tracks and direction of a black bear. We were able to follow the tracks for a bit, but then lost them in the snowmelt. So after losing the tracks, we decided to take a break and post up by this tree here and quietly observe. The forest was consistently silent. 0 wind, 0 sound for the 30 or 45 minutes we had been sitting here. That's where a little confusion sets in because I hear this drumming sound coming from the inside of my ear. I thought it was an ear drum spasm of some sort, but it sounded like a bouncing ball starting high and speeding up as it gets closer to the ground in perfect timing. I thought it was weird initially, but just shrugged it off as it being my eardrum or ear doing weird things, so didn't say anything to Rob. A few minutes later, I hear it again. Same side, inner ear, exact same thing. This drumming sound wasn't your typical noise that your ears would pick up from a distance. It actually felt like the sound was coming from the inside out, like your mind was playing tricks on you. It was very strange. So I figured I'd lean over and tell Rob about it. So as I finish explaining to Rob what I've been hearing, he whispers back and says he heard it too. So then Rob and I start going back and forth trying to figure out what it could be. Is it someone playing the drums? Is it an animal? Is it the tree that we're leaning up against? Aliens? Or maybe native war drums trying to send a message or even a warning. So we continue on with our hunt. We hear it a couple of more times over the course of 30 minutes or so and eventually move on. We close out our black bear hunt the following morning on day 3, empty-handed unfortunately, but we did see some cool wildlife and heard some strange drumming sounds. So I get home and I decide to do a Google search. Drumming sounds in Montana forest. And guess what, guys? What do you know? Look what pulls up. Apparently the culprit is a ruffed grouse drumming to attract mates. I was starting to enjoy the mystery of it all. Either way, I thought it was a pretty neat experience to find out that there's a bird up to a quarter mile away can flap its wings and make you feel it rather than hear it. Given the amount of time that I spend outdoors or in the forest, I'd imagine that this is still probably a pretty rare experience. I don't know. Thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll catch you on the next video.